Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you what to look for when shopping around for a house in order to get the best credits on your homeowner's insurance policy. And we're getting into the video right now. So I'm going to talk about 4 basic things to look for when you're shopping around for these houses. The first thing that insurance companies look at is what kind of roof the structure has. So what kind of roof does that house have? In South Florida, we have a lot of either flat roofs, gable roofs, which basically go up like they meet up on 2 sides, or what is called a hip roof, which I call it like a little pyramid. It goes up on all 4 sides. Out of those 3 roofs, the one that gets the maximum credit on the insurance policy is going to be a hip roof. In the old days, they used to call that a hurricane-proof roof. And in today's, we call it a hip roof, and insurance companies will give you a substantial credit for having that. Since we're talking about roofs, also, if you have an updated roof, that's automatically going to give you a lot of credits as well, because that means that that roof has been redone with the new building codes, which there's a bunch of details involved in that. Obviously the trusses and the kind of nails or clips that they use, are they double straps or not? The roof covering also plays a role. So remember guys, especially if you're looking at older homes, you want to make sure that the roofs have been updated and look for that hip roof. It's going to definitely make a difference in the insurance policy. Since we're talking about age of the home, the older the house is, the more expensive the insurance policy tends to be. Okay, so that's just something you really can't do a whole lot about. And as your home gets older, the insurance policy more than likely will get more costly. So if you can look for a newer home, you're going to be in better shape. But you are also considering an older neighborhood, think about finding a house that has an updated roof, like I mentioned. Next thing I want to talk about is your opening protection credit, which in South Florida or in Florida in general, we need to see it a lot because we get a lot of hurricanes. So insurance companies will give you a credit if you have either accordion shutters or hurricane impact windows or doors, or just the traditional shutters that you put up, as long as they are code compliant with the latest building code. Okay, that makes also a very big difference in the insurance policy. If the house that you're looking to buy doesn't have any shutters, make that priority on your renovations list for when you buy the house, because like I said, it's going to make a big difference. The next thing that you want to consider is when you buy the house, think about installing a monitored fire and burglar alarm system. The insurance companies will give you a credit on that as well, because this ensures them that if for any reason the house catches on fire, the loss is not going to be total, because hopefully the fire department will be well on their way and will be able to save at least part of the house. So they're always looking, and they're going to reward you if you are also a responsible homeowner and find ways to mitigate losses. And the other thing that is important for you to note is going to be if you live in a gated community. A lot of companies will give you a credit for living in a gated community, especially if it's got security in the front door, in the front gate, I'm sorry. That also is going to help them prevent, losses related to, for example, theft. So guys, those are the 4 things that I want to talk about. When you're looking for your homes, think about all of that. Remember, if you can get your hands on a newer home with a hip roof and opening protection credit, you're probably going to be in good shape. Usually you're going to be looking at a savings of all the way up to maybe 40%, and that goes a long way, because insurance policies typically do not go down, they go up every single year. And the only thing that shouldn't change is your mortgage payment, but your taxes and your insurance will fluctuate every year, and these are things to keep in mind. So guys, I hope this was valuable information. These are credits that will apply whether you're buying an HO3 policy, which is the policy that's going to be an owner-occupied property for a single family home or no more than 4 units, or when you're buying a DP policy, which is typically a policy that landlords buy when it's going to be tenant occupied, or if you're going to buy an HO6 policy. They all consider the same credits. They give you discounts on all of those things. So guys, I'll see you in the next video, a continuation of this insurance series. If you enjoyed this video, feel free to like it, share it, and subscribe to my channel. See you next week.